That needs to be in the tray. Alright, the stained glass needs to be in the tray right now. I will not accept it after right now.
Can we turn it in late?
Turn in what you got. Turn in what you got, children. There are staplers in your tower. Hey, can I help you? Okay. Next time, knock for me, love. Thank you. Have a great day. Be safe out there.
I'm not texting you when I get home anymore.
Turn in what you got. Let's go.
I don't know who y'all think I am.
30 seconds.
Okay.
15 seconds.
That's how my life is going. I like how big.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In the tray. I hope you got a name on it. Because I'm giving y'all the. What is open up
I
there?
closed it because I didn't put my name on my.
I wasn't there last.
Nope. Too late. At the end of class. Close it
Too late.
to apologize. Alright, so Foster Middle School needs to raise money because their math teacher wants to stab them since they didn't do their work. And they're trying to take self-defense classes.
Maybe. Did you make that cup?
Yes. Alright, so then it says, after researching various types of items to sell, they decide on chocolate. There are 2 types of chocolate available, dark and milk chocolate. The profit on the dark chocolate candy is $2.25 per box. And the profit on the milk chocolate is $1.50 per box. According to the principal, the band is allowed to order at most 1,000 boxes. So how many can they buy?
1,000.
Can they buy 1,001?
No.
Why?
Because they can only order 1,000.
Alright, so she can't figure out what to do. And she goes and asks Dad. And Dad tells her to put some restrictions on it and graph using a system of inequalities. Because that's going to show you what you can purchase. All of the things that you can purchase. So it says based on the maximum order size, which is what? 1,000. Write an inequality that represents the total number of boxes. It says milk chocolate is X. Dark chocolate is Y. It has to be less than or equal to 1,000. That's all you had to do.
Yeah. Wait, but then I subtracted X to make it like Y.
You can,
Okay.
but you don't have to.
Okay. So it doesn't matter if I did it or not. Okay. Oh.
Because you can graph that by finding your X and Y intercepts. Alright, so then it says graph the inequality from part A. So the maximum I can purchase here would be 1,000. Here would be 1,000. What am I waiting on?
Like I went over one.
Alright, so then I'm going to connect these. Am I going to use a solid or dash line?
Dash. Solid. Because there's a line under it.
It says also graph the inequalities. X is greater than or equal to 0 and Y is greater than or equal to 0. So that means that we're just going to graph the X and Y axis. And the reason we do that is because we can't buy negative boxes of chocolate. Then it says label each axis. What is our X axis?
The horizontal number of
Milk chocolate boxes. Alright, so X is MC boxes. What is our Y axis? Alright, DC boxes. And it also says create a title for the graph. So what is this?
chocolate.
Chocolate boxes. And it says shade the region that satisfies all three inequalities. So it has to be greater than or equal to y, greater than or equal to x, and less than this line. So where are we going to shade?
Where that line is.
Under that line, below it. Alright, so your graph should look like this. Did anybody get the graph right? Look at y'all go. 2 people out of a whole pre-AP class. Rocking it. Super proud. Super proud mom over here. The other people are sure. Well, yeah, that's fine. Take a point. Alright, then it says, are we ready? Because we gotta, y'all got to go. It says, explain the meaning of 300, 400. So you would go, right, 300, up 400, put a dot. What is that?
It means that for every 300 boxes of milk chocolate, they bought 4 boxes of dark chocolate.
Take a point. I hope so, because we're moving on. Blair, I need you to spell correctly. All right, you ready for the next page? Let's. Okay.
What does satisfy mean? I know what it means, but
That makes the graph true.
I shaded above.
Well, it says less than, so you would shade below. Greater than would be more than 1,000, so it wouldn't be true. If I did 600 and 500, how many total boxes would that be? 1,100. And how many boxes can I buy at most? 1,000. So that's why you shade below. And remember when we did the magic that day and we picked a point and saw if it satisfied?
You could have done that.
Yep. And that's what this is. Because 300 plus 400 is what?
1,200.
We're adding. It's 700, and that's less than. Micah just put his head in his hands and made a face like, God help me. I'm never getting points. That's what he looks like. All right, C. It says, before placing the order, the band decides to determine if one type of chocolate is preferred over the other type. So they did a survey. And it said that the results said that the number of boxes of dark chocolate that will be sold, so dark chocolate, which is X or Y? Y. All right. So dark chocolate is Y, must be greater than or equal to 1/4 milk chocolate. Based on this information, write an inequality. So Y is greater than or equal to 1/4 X.
Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of you.
I'm so proud of you. Did you do it on your own?
Yes. I didn't ask my parents for anything.
I'm so proud of you.
I've never been so happy. My parents distracted me.
Your parents distracted you?
Yeah, I had no script because my dad got home and I brought my homework and I did all this watching YouTube videos.
Girl, I can hear you. Stop. Yes. Hang on. What?
I thought we were supposed to pick a point and then
It says write an inequality.
yeah. Is that okay if I put +0? I don't know why. I just kind of did it. It kind of helped me.
Yes, you can write a +0. If that helps you start at the... Okay, now it says graph and shade. So our y-intercept is 0. Then we're going to go up 1, right 4. Up 1, right 4. I'm fine. I'm just going to have to smack Jasmine around a little bit.
Wouldn't it be over 1 up 4? We don't already.
Up 1, right 4. Up 1, right 4, because it's 1/4. You always go up or down first. Remember, it's rise, then run.
So good.
That's okay. That's okay. We're still there. We're still there.
So good. No, we're not.
Children, stop. I'm gonna take a point away from y'all. Alright, so then I just darkened in my X and Y axis, and it says, shade the solution. Yes. Why is your hand in the air?
Okay, before you say the explain, can I give what I think it meant?
Well, let's finish doing this problem.
Okay.
Alright, so it's greater than, so you should shade above. Alright, I need my elephant.
Your elephant. Oh,
Yeah. Him's right here. Ellie. Ellie Fant.
I really like that name.
Ellie Fant?
No.
You're gonna name your kid Ellie Fant.
No, like Ellie, like for a middle name.
Y'all got to...
We're naming our dog Rudy.
Okay, tater tots. I do not care. I do not. I don't. We got to focus. We got to stop getting sidetracked with. All right. Like I love you like sliced bread, but we got to go because we're gonna start talking about all of our dogs' names, and we got to move. All right. It says explain the meaning of the point 700 100. Okay. Tell me what you think it means.
Okay, so for every 700, for every 700 milk chocolate.
You're not. Based on what we just did, that's correct. But a minute ago, our dot was in the shaded region, correct? Is this dot in the shaded region?
No.
So what is the answer to this? What's the meaning of this point? It is not a solution. We can't buy this. Yes. It is not a solution. You cannot purchase this combination. Because you didn't say it out loud to me, sassy pants.
Wait, we did. Well, I said it. I said it, but it wasn't. I guess it was soft.
Y'all think y'all can make these little smart comments and I'm not going to hear you, but...
You just don't be reacting sometimes.
Right.
I was talking to you and you completely ignore me, so you.
Sometimes I do. Sometimes I do. But then sometimes all of you scream at me at once and I'm really not sure what's happening. Like if we're under attack, one of you's dying. Alright, so then it says that there's a problem in production. The manufacturer limits the number of boxes of dark chocolate candy that customers may order. For each number of boxes of dark chocolate, so that's why, it must be less than or equal to 400 more than the number of boxes of milk chocolate. So less than or equal to 400 plus X or X plus 400. Either of those works. Either of those works, but I like to write it with X first because we want it in slope-intercept form.
There's no going back.
I don't know what you just said.
So there's no going back because I love them.
Okay.
Can you get a pencil? Yes, ma'am.
Alright, so then it says graph and shade for the solution set. So we're going to go up 400, put a dot, and then up 1, right 1, 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 up 1, right 1. And then we're going to have a solid line. We have to include X is greater than 0 and Y is greater than 0, greater than or equal to, because we can buy 0 boxes. Now, what is our x-axis again?
Milk chocolate.
What's our y-axis? And we need to label our graph, or create a title for our graph. What's the title this time? What are we doing?
Graphing chocolate.
No, guys. What's our limitation this time?
More than 400.
But what's our problem? Manufacturing boxes. So man issues. Take a point because you got that. Avery, I need you to breathe. Man issues with Choco.
What was the last?
That's what we need to go back and do. So we forgot to create a graph on the previous one, but what was our limitation that time?
And the 1-4.
And how did we get that? What did we do? We did a what?
An inequality.
Close. How did we get our information? What did we do? I know what we did, but a survey. Take a point. So Choco
About what we like as very planned.
after survey. Choco after survey. Now we have to shape. So is this one greater than or less than?
It's less.
Are we going to shade above or below? Below. Awesome. Alright, so then it says, explain the meaning of the point for 200, 600. Now, before you tell me that that's the number of milk chocolate and the number of dark chocolate, I want you to think about what that point represents. Alright, Major?
Well, I know it won't work because if it falls in the line, it won't work.
Are you sure?
Yes.
We did that when it was what kind of line?
Oh, the dash.
The dash. This is a solid line.
So it means that it does work.
It can
That,
be
so
either
that
or.
for every 600
No, now before you tell me that, think about what this means. It's part of the solution. And what does it mean? So 200, I can buy how many? 200 milk chocolate, how many dark chocolate can I buy? And then I can also buy less than that, right? Okay, so I can buy 500 and then
400.
and then all right. What is this?
Limitation.
And it starts with an M. So what's that called? The maximum. Take a point. So this is the maximum. Great. All right. So maximum number. But you were so pumped to work by yourself. All right. So that's the maximum number of dark chocolate you can purchase with 200 milk chocolate. Do we agree or disagree with that sentence? Because you can disagree with me. I'm not always right, just to let y'all know.
We know.
Okay. We got to catch that. Because sometimes they get excited. Just start going.
Yeah, we get it. Like, I don't know if I did this next graph right. I think I did. It's the only thing I think
I don't know why you're yelling at me.
I want to be good and I can't be good. It just stresses me out. You are lucky. It stresses me out.
All right, Naomi, back to this girl. All right, it says graph the inequalities and shade regions from question 1 on the same grid. So this is where we create our system. Now, I'm going to do it in 3 different colors. You must do it in 3 different colors. So get 3 different colors. It's fine if you did it in pencil the first time, but now we're going to go back with colors. Okay?
I already got it. I want it.
All right, so and I'm going to do my lines in the same color I'm writing my inequalities. So my first one was x plus y is less than or equal to 1,000. Correct? And my graph looks like this.
Oh, that's a pretty thing. Oh, why do I keep writing equal? Can we just go?
What was my second inequality?
Y is
Nope. Juliana. What was my second inequality?
me.
Mm-hmm.
X is less than. Y is less than, greater than or equal to 1/4.
Take a point.
Oh,
she was gonna cry, Clea, if I didn't give her a point. She was gonna come over here and like murder my soul. So yeah, let me finish graphing it. So to graph it, you would start at 0 and you would go up 1, right 4, up 1, right 4. Good job.
Are we just graphing what we've already done?
Yes, because it said to put all of them on the same graph.
Oh, 1 and 2 steps.
All right, what was our next one, Jaslyn?
Y is less than less than or equal to 400 plus x.
In slope-intercept form, it would be x plus 400.
Yeah, x.
Yep, take a point. All right, so you go up to 400 and then up 1, right 1, 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 up 1, right 1.
Okay, ma'am. That was funny.
So when you're graphing a system of equations, we just look for where they cross at a point, correct?
Correct.
But with inequalities, what do we do that we do not do on equations?
Shade.
We shade. So for a system of, yes,
You can get that.
okay. For a system, it has to satisfy all 3 inequalities. So I'm going to shade in a turquoisey blue where it satisfies all 3 inequalities.
Okay.
Everybody finish graphing before we do this.
I want to see if I know what it is. Some folks be thinking they can take the rulers from the table.
I know, baby. Would you like a piece of paper to create your own ruler like I have? Okay. I'll even laminate it for you if you want to decorate it.
Right by your
Just fold it like I do. Just fold it into a
I
strip.
want to see if I wear sweatpants one day if I'll get dress coded.
You won't. I don't even think that's what clothes anymore. I'm wearing them all the time.
Why? That has nothing to do with what we're doing.
It's Cleo's-
Nothing whatsoever to do with what we're doing.
I just looked at somebody and it made me mad.
Hello?
Gracias.
Everything's in there? Ready?
Gracias. Alright. Now, it has to be greater than the green. I'm sorry. It has to be less than the green, greater than the pink, less than the orange. So this section right here
No.
is less than the green and greater than the pink, but is it less than orange? No. The middle where?
How's it the orange above the pink? Where
Yeah, that's
Right here?
Yeah.
No,
Maybe.
What?
no, because that's above the green. So it's like
Here?
no.
Right here? You can take a point, Christine, because you did very good on that. Alright, so this, and you cannot color outside, this is our solution.
We're in math.
Yes?
Oh, I'm sorry, she was trying to distract me.
Alright, so those solutions satisfy all of them, and that's how you graph a system of inequalities. It's got to satisfy both, and then boom, you're done. Yay!
I'm still not understanding.
Okay, Pumpkin.
I don't know what I'm not doing.
But
What is
I'm not going to ask you. I was going to explain it again.
Okay.
Psychopath, calm down.
I don't know.
Alright, it has to be less than the green, correct?
Yes.
Are these points less than the green?
Yes.
It also has to be less than the orange. Are these points less than the orange? It has to be greater than the pink. Are these points greater than the pink? That's it. Now, this does not work because while it is greater than the pink and less than the orange, it is not less than the green.
Okay.
It is not below that green line. Does everybody understand?
Yeah.
Austin, are you with me over there?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you sure?
Yes, ma'am.
Marshall, you alive? Do you understand what's happening? Do you understand how we got our shaded region? Are you lying?
Sorry.
Van, are you with me? Do you understand how I got this? Are you lying?
Yeah. I found everything.
Okay. Alright, so then it says, what geometric figure represents the shaded region?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Starts with a Q. What? Quadrilateral. Take a point.
What's a parallelogram?
when all sides are parallel. Because it says parallelogram. Yes, a square is a type of parallelogram. You'll learn that next year. Alright, so quadrilateral. That's how you spell it. Learn how to spell.
Give it back. Okay, Marshall said this ain't English.
But I'm teaching you about life. And if you spell wrong, I'll take off.
Okay,
Oh, yeah. Oh. Okay. Naomi. I can't anymore. Killing me. Naomi realizes that the manufacturer packs 100 boxes of candy to each carton, so that the amount ordered for each type must be in multiples of... I haven't even finished. Put your hand down. Put your hand down. Place a dot at each point that represents a possible candy order within the feasible region. Remember to include the points on the boundary lines. Are we ready? What's our first one? I know we're going to do it after we finish doing all our points. Is this a point?
Yeah, it is.
And what else is that? Is that one of our vertices?
Oh my gosh.
Alright, so then we put points on everything inside the shaded region, and even the ones that are on the lines. Now, why do the ones that are on the lines count this time? Ah, not that one. Not that one. Because it's equal to, right? Yes, you can take a point. Yeah, you can go higher today. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you can go higher. Is that one in there? 700, 200? 350? Yeah, that one's in there. Who can tell me what another vertex is? Without screaming, just raise your hand. Christine? Take a point. Jaslyn? 300, 700? Take a point. Maggie Jo?
1,000.
Don't take a point. Maggie Jo need it.
It's of our shaded region.
Oh, sorry. 300. I don't know, never mind.
Juliana?
500, 300.
No.
Van?
200, 600.
Okay, Christine.
Okay, 0 for 100.
400. Take a point. She had hers up the whole time, guys. I'm sorry.
I mean, I knew it, I was just writing.
I don't get one. I don't even know.
I believe you. I have faith in you. Alright, so then Naomi realizes we've done that. We included a dot. We did what we were supposed to do. So your homework tonight is to finish 3 and 4.
Okay.
Let's remember this time,
Hopefully I
haters.
don't cry this time.
Yes. I'm sorry? Take the G. Alright, now, before we go, we have our next foldable that we're going to do. So this is page 40. What are we on?
What page?
The last one.
Okay, so this maximizing profit is 42. A, B, C.
Asbury, guess what?
Is it about this problem? Is it about math? Write it on a sticky. You hate who?
I mean, the devil. I'm gonna say God for it. He just scared me. It scared me.